I've known Bad Comet Games for a very long time, and they always have some absolutely beautiful, beautiful games. And last year at Spiel in 2025, they didn't disappoint. They came up with Wondrous Creatures, a game that as soon as I saw on the table, I thought, yeah, I need to buy this. This is the Kickstarter edition. The box looks absolutely beautiful, but are the contents going to be any good? Is this going to be worth the amount of money that I paid to get my hands on it? So play wheel. Wondrous Creatures looked absolutely gorgeous on the table at the booth at Bad Comet Games, and I really needed to have it to the point that I didn't just buy this game, I also bought the expansion and a set of wooden tokens that, believe me, they weren't cheap, but they are so cute. Now, what's inside the box? Let me take a look first at the cover. I love the simplicity of the graphic design of this cover, and the golden colors. The whole palette has been chosen to be as luxurious as possible. If we turn the box to its side, this is meant to be like an encyclopedia. This is like a book of the wondrous creatures that it promises to have inside. And at the back, again with the same simplicity, the same approachability, you have all you need to know about this game. The components, how many people can play 1 to 4, how long it takes to play, everything. So without further ado, let's open this. Okay. Oh, come on. This is I like the matte finish in the box and the golden thing, which I hope I can see how it shines, which is very cool. This is very heavy, actually. The box itself is full of loads of things. The cardboard of the box is alright. It's not the thickest I have seen. It's not the thinnest either. It's adequate, as long as you don't, take it hiking or something weird like that. This is some information about the Kickstarter pack and the rules. This feels really thick. Nice introduction with a beautiful illustration. All the components very nicely presented. The game setup very clearly displayed. And then here we are, all the steps to do it. This doesn't look like a simple game to set up, so take your time when you do it. And then we get the player set up, and then we go for the gameplay. This is a fairly complex, it is a complex game. When I was taking a look at how it works, this is a game that you really want to get into. There are an awful lot of creatures inside. Each creature is going to have an awful lot of abilities that they can do. This is a very nicely thematic game, but it is not a light game. So if you're looking for something fluffy, cool, yeah. Cool, absolutely. Fluffy, yeah, but also fairly complicated. We have one of the boards in here. Very clearly defined spaces where the cards are going to go. Let's put it aside. Some cardboard sheets. A good fair number of them. They detach very nicely and easily. They have all been printed very well in the right place, which is very good. And the quality is all right. It's just about fine. Could have done with a little bit more thickness to it, but it's not bad. It's not paper, so it isn't bad. And the printing on both sides is pretty good, where there are printing on both sides, of course. Okay, the board is actually pretty big, and we have the two sides printed. So we have that, and we have that. Guess which one is the more complex of the two? This one. So yeah, there's a possibility that this game can be even more complex than it actually is. So this is for 3 to 4 players. Oh, this is for 1 and 2 players. Okay. And now here is where the fun begins. We have 3 decks cards. Let's open one of them. I cannot see an easy way to open this. Let's. Oh yes. Ooh. That made opening the thing very easy. Ooh, the cards are very thin. You're gonna need to sleeve these. Luckily, plenty of space in the box to do it, but the cards are thin. Okay, this is thin material. The printing though is very nice. I really love the illustrations. The anatomy of the card taxonomy is very good. You can see everything clearly enough. Yeah, those 2 icons could be a tiny smidgering bigger, but you can see everything. There are loads and loads of illustrations, and they're all super cool. These are definitely Wondrous Creatures. Oh, Globium. I have a Globium. I do. Okay, so cards sleeving. These are thin, not paper thin, but they're not really the thickest cards. They are laminated though, so they should be fairly resistant to grubby fingers. But yeah, sleeving. This is one of the most beautiful bags I have seen in a game. This is glorious. Is the same illustration we have on the cover of the box, but the material feels silky and smooth, and it's shiny and lovely. That is very, very cool indeed. Then we get a ton of super cool looking meeples, and this is where the game really begins to shine, because these are not just animal meeples and that's it. Oh no, these are meeples where people can be they can ride, you know, your real meeples can ride, and they come with a little magnet. I don't know if the camera will be able to catch that. You have a little tiny bit of neodymium magnet that, so you can ride some of these creatures. The tokens are thick. This is so mega cool. I love that little detail. And again, this is where this game really begins to shine, because we have so many of these creatures that you can use. So many of them. All of them painted. And they just look super cool. So yeah, great attention to detail, and very, very good production from the point of view of all the metals. Now I am going to put them aside. I will, rebox them later when I'm not on camera, because one of the last things I have to show you is this. These are the player boards. Now, these are super thick. These are super thick because you get recesses. It seems like this year has been the year of the recess boards, where you can put your tokens in the correct spaces so they don't move about when you are playing. And we have the four for the 4 players. And then we have another set of cards. I'm guessing this is something to do with the Kickstarter. And they come here. And these are different characters. So we have William, we have Gabot, Freya, Hawa, Helena, Marcus, Marie, Octavia, Samuel, and Tingent. And they're going to come in here. So even though all characters have some common abilities, each one is also going to have their own abilities. So how you play it, what characters, that is going to be up to you. So as I said, this game offers a huge game. This is not one thing that you're going to play a couple of times and forget about it. Production wise, yeah, components, I wish they were a little bit better quality, especially the cards, which to me they feel a little bit on the flimsy side, even though they are gorgeous, but they feel a little bit flimsy. This could do with being a little bit thicker also, but all of that fades into nothingness because of these pieces that look absolutely amazing. And I bet when the whole thing is displayed, is put out there and the game is playing, it's going to look absolutely glorious. So if you have already played this game, I would love to hear what you have to say. Is it worth the amount of money I paid for it? I'm not unhappy. That's the truth. I am not unhappy. I wish the cards were a little bit thicker, but other than that, I cannot wait to find people to play this game with, which is going to require some dedicated gamers. But until the next time, I would love to hear your opinion on Wondrous Creatures, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.